Hello, my name is Ted Hartridge. I'm a candidate for the Portage Board of Education. I've lived in the school district for 36 years and have been actively engaged with parents, students, staff, and the administration for over 20 years. I am very well aware of the talents and sacrifices of all the participants and how they have contributed to build a strong school district. What started a year ago and finally exploded and ended up on the front page of the Kalamazoo Gazette is embarrassing. This is my home, and I feel the existing board has created a very embarrassing and destructive situation that is not good for students, the staff, and the community. Besides the phone calls from within the state, I have had numerous phone calls from friends in Illinois, Iowa, New York, and Wisconsin asking, what's happened? What's going on? You have 2 international baccalaureate high schools. You just raised over $140 million for new construction, and all the test data says that you are a very highly performing district. Newsweek magazine says our schools are in the top 6% naturally. Again, my friends were asking me, what's going on? I want our school board and district back on a positive, solution-driven track. That's why I decided to run for school board. I am a past trustee of the Portage Board of Education. I have served on just about every parent committee in the district, including Building Facilities, Curriculum Instruction Council Steering Committee, Standards and Testing Procedures, co-chair of 2 technology bond proposals that were successfully passed. Furthermore, I was co-founder of a parent group known as the Academic Boosters Club that pushed and eventually succeeded in convincing the district that we needed the International Baccalaureate program. I have over 20 years of board experience that includes Big Brothers, Big Sisters, Greater Kalamazoo Area Red Cross with 3 years as the board chair from 2007 to 2010. I was also, during my stint on the Red Cross, the committee chair for the Red Cross's nationwide search for a new executive director. I've worked with budgets for more time than I can remember, especially with the 6 years sitting on the United Way Allocations Committee. I have an MBA from Western Michigan University with concentration in finance. I am also the CEO of a local manufacturing company with 30 years of management experience. I have the board experience, the community involvement, and business knowledge to strategically create solutions as to how to get things done working in a collaborative environment. I am opposed to any more cuts to the teaching staff. To manage a district of our size with 8,542 students, you have to have a certain amount of qualified teaching staff, otherwise quality will suffer, and that is just not acceptable. Surveys and interviews tell us that parents choose this district because of solid performance and program offerings. We absolutely need to preserve the programs that support improved student achievement and prepare our students for further education and the world beyond Portage. Wages are the single largest expense to the district, so instead of cutting positions, I would support a wage reduction of 5 to 6% to cover the shortfall and preserve all programs. The administrative team has already accepted a 6 to 8% reduction. The budget shortfall could be anywhere from $3.6 million in the best case to $7.6 million in the worst case. The efficient management of fixed operating costs such as heat, light, etc. also should be reassessed besides wage reductions. I would also entertain the idea for a study group regarding transportation. Portage Public Schools is in the education business. We are not in the transportation business. Other states such as Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota contract out the transportation services. There may be savings there. This is something to investigate. The biggest issue is that there is no indication that we will have a superior leader for this district in the near future as superintendent. There is also a lack of trust between this scary board, as stated 3/24/11 at a board retreat, per Rusty Rathburn, as reported by Julie Mack in the Kalamazoo Gazette, as they call themselves, the teaching staff in the community. A scary board is not healthy for this district. The forced resignation of this district superintendent has created a great deal of anger within the community. First, there is the issue of cost at $272,500. Settlement cost is closer to $450,000 when all costs are included: salary, Social Security, Medicare, legal fees, audit fees, new superintendent, search fees, relocation fees. It goes on. This amount could cover the salaries of 6 full-time teaching positions. How can you spend this type of money when you have such a large shortfall that will impact students? Secondly, the abrogation of the existing contract with the superintendent for no apparent good cause, lawyers and auditors never found any impropriety, has created a great deal of mistrust among the staff and the administrators as well as the community. What this means is they will be hesitant to take risks and be innovative for fear of being criticized. The solution is new school board leadership with proven experience that will create a solution-driven dialogue with the community and staff. Our students, without doubt, are the district's greatest asset. This would be followed by involved parents, a supportive community, and a talented educational teaching staff. These assets are protected and nurtured by listening to their needs and creating a structure where students, parents, staff, and community are involved and active participants in the success of this district. The responsibility of the board is to create positive direction and an environment for the district, coupled with expert educational support, that reflect the goals and aspiration of the overall community in order to educate our students to be happy and productive adults. Michigan K-12 schools have no real means to raise revenue for operating expenses, as do 2- and 4-year institutions with endowments and tuition. We are dependent upon the school aid fund money. School boards should lobby our legislature for more revenue-generating flexibility, such as creating some type of fee structure for, let's say, textbooks. I would even go so far as to recommend working with our legislatures about creating a very specific county-wide limited sales tax dedicated K-12. We need the discussion about funding, especially on a local level, if the state continues in not making education the top priority. We should increase our partnership with other districts and for-profit organizations and use technology to become more efficient in and outside the classroom. I would be honored and privileged for your support May 3rd. Please do not also forget the enhancement millage. Thank you very much. I would love to work with you all. Thank you.